Right, 8.5 and 8.5, we were talking about properties of logs. With this one, it is multiplication in there, so I can separate those two as log base 3 x to the negative 2 plus log base 3 y cubed. Since this is an exponent, I can move those exponents out in the front, and that was a negative, so it's negative 2 log base 3x plus 3 log base 3y. And I'm done already. With this one, it's multiplication and multiplication, so I can separate that with addition. So it'll be log base 4 3 plus log base 4 x to the negative 1 plus log base 4 y cubed. This has an exponent of negative 1, so I move that down. This has an exponent of 3, so I move that down. So it's log base 4 3 minus, now because I bring down that negative, log base 4 x, and I bring that 3 down, plus 3 log base 4 y. And there's that one expanded. Condense now, working backwards. Okay, when you're working backwards, you need to take whatever numbers are out in front, right? Whatever numbers are out in front like this, and move them to the exponents. So this becomes log base 5 16, and that is now to the half, minus log base 5 x, and that is 3. And plus log base 5 y to the 4th. Okay. Now, when we're doing this, we have division there, and we have multiplication there. Okay, so the question is, well, what order do I start to do everything? Okay, so very simply put, what I can do is I can divide those two. So what that means is I will have log base 5 to the 16 over 16 half over x cubed, because that was subtraction, plus log base 5 y to the 4th. Alright, and since that's addition, that means multiplication. So what that means is I end up with 1 log, I end up with 1 log base 5 16 to the 1 half over x cubed times y to the 4th. Well, what happens is 16 to the half is like saying square root of 16. The square root of 16 is 4. So really we have as our final answer here, log base 5 4y to the 4th over x cubed is your answer. Move everything again, all of these, let's take them, move them to the exponent. So it is a log base 5 8 to the 1/3 minus log base 5 x to the 1/2 plus log 5 base 5 y to the 4th. Alright, that's division. So when I combine those, that's subtraction, so it's like division. So it's saying 8 to the 1/3 over x to the 1/2 plus log base 5 y to the 4th. Since that's addition, that's now like saying multiplication. So what that means is I can take those two and combine them together. So I end up getting 1 log base 5 8 to the 1/3 over x to the 1/2 times y to the 4th. And what happens is I have, if you really want to think about it here, I have to multiply those together, but 8 to the 1/3 is like saying what number 3 times gives you 8? Well, that number is 2, so it's 2y to the 4th over x to the 1/2. We can't have a 1/2 because we can't have a fraction like that in the denominator, so I have to multiply by x to the 1/2 on both the top and the bottom. So I actually end up getting log base 5 to y to the 4th x to the 1/2 over x as your answer, and you could rewrite that if you wanted to as the square root of x. Okay, that problem is identical to the last two that I just did, so I'm not going to worry about that one. And all this is saying is if $1,000 is invested at 12% compounded monthly for 7 years, the compound amount is given as this. Given that log of 1.01 equals that, find log A. Basically, I don't think we're going to run into many problems like that, so let's not worry about that, and we aren't going to run into vector scale problems. So main concern there in this section anyway was condensing and expanding, and I wanted to make sure you understood that, which you do. So if you have any other questions or concerns, please let me know.